Okay, the leadership doing what?
Supporting instructors.
Okay, so you've got the support, you've got the word ensure is in there. Okay, so the school is supporting our individual learning, our classrooms, like the graphic indicated. And the district's role now is to support the schools in being successful in the things that they do. Okay, so when these were written, and we'll look at the specific indicator language under each one of these in a bit in the sub-indicators. But the idea is that the district will rate itself on how well it is supporting the schools and doing its work. Okay? And you'll notice again that the standards are the same all the way down. The indicators are different, but because you'll notice again, if you look at the wording of the indicators, what are some of the key words of the indicators? Look all the way down. What words do you see repeated? Establish and ensure support for. Okay? So again, that district role is to establish policies, practices, curriculum, and so on, but to do that in support for the work that's going on in the schools. Okay? And so therefore, again, there's been a real intentionality of moving forward with those. Okay? So the language that we're trying to use is this. This isn't a huge change. When you think of some of the things of the changes that we've seen in education over the last few years, what kinds of things have changed? So even in the last 10 years, what kinds of things have changed? What's different now than even 10 years ago in education? Pardon me? Okay. All right, so kind of lost some of that local control, haven't we? What else? Okay, assessment is, and more of it, right? So the assessment, the world of assessment has really become much, much larger. What else? Okay, the depth of knowledge and the kinds of things that students are asked to do, right? What else?
The disconnect between the idea of accountability and because we work in a secondary environment, being compared one grade level to the next graduating class to the next graduating class, and not on improvement, but on just achievement.
Okay.
That's been a big change. Not being able to work on improving your grade level, but just straight up achievement.
So it's just meeting those targets.
Correct. It's not about,
Yep.
Did you get that grade to know? It's that, did you meet this nondescript, arbitrary target?
The whole role of technology, right, is huge compared to what it used to be. Okay? So lots of things have changed, and as a result, we've had to address these evolving changes in education in our schools. Okay, so when the state looked at this, they did the same thing. Okay, education is different than what it used to be when these frameworks first came out, and so rather than talk about this is this big change, now we've got to do something different, there's kind of this mindset that says, no, this is an evolution of what was before. So this is an improvement of what is before. Okay? So, and we're trying not to just use that as semantics. Okay, this really is an evolution based on new research, new learning, and so on. Okay. So we have these modules, and what I'm going to do for you is play for you now, and then we'll talk more about what's in these modules, one of the videos that are available through Michigan Virtual University. And again, these are available for your use. So there are three parts. This first part is simply an overview, and then there are focused areas on the SIF and the DIF. And I'm just going to play for you the overview.
Continuous school improvement